I'm back again. Starting is easy. It's exciting. You know what the hard part is? Continuing, because it's harder. The excitement fades a little bit and you get into repetition phase. Repetition phase that you're forced to do so it becomes natural. The world feels louder all around us. It's faster moving, it's more demanding. There's a constant pressure to react to things that we didn't come close to choosing. We didn't opt for it. In many ways, it's forced change, but forced change isn't always bad. Forced change introduces focus. You know, all that noise shows up in practice as well as I'm going through all of this. It's the same strings, it's the same drills, it's the same mistakes, and very slow progress. Progress in the moment you don't necessarily notice, but certainly as you reflect and you compare, you are making progress. This episode isn't about breakthroughs, nothing miraculous. It's about showing up anyway. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick things up. As I said, I told you at the last session, I was going for my lesson. And my lesson was a little bit repetitive, but also introducing a little bit of fun. I actually have a music sheet that I have to follow for this next lesson. And what's been recommended is I just do the previous drills as a bit of a warm-up before I attempt this drill. Bear with me, this drill is truly cold. I'm going to be doing it for the first time with you all. So I hope you get a good laugh at it. So first, let's start with a bit of a warm-up as recommended. All right, let's get on to the new exercise drill. This one is fun because it's called the Jimmy Jive Boogie. In theory, as I continue practicing, it will turn into an actual song, which is supposed to be a fun one. You'll also notice that with my fingers, I'm now being forced to work some different strings and further up on the guitar neck. So that will be fun. First attempt, here we go. Well, you can clearly see I have a long way to go. That's what showing up means and working through it. Because I do know there will be practice, there will be progress. I wish I knew I could do that and turn it into a song. I will one day. Right now, there's a lot of unsettlement around us. The world is moving at such a fast pace and there's so much pressure. And it's not driven by one event. It seems like they're just multiplying one after another, faster and faster. And one of the things that causes is us to react. And when you're in reaction mode, that's stressful, and that's where struggles come from. But you know what? With all that chaos, with all that noise, do you know what does survive through chaos? Is focus. Your own ability to focus on anything. That's what this guitar is for me. It's a place to focus. It's a place for me to settle things down and slow and just take away all the noise. You know, it's funny. As all these changes are happening, the small changes are much easier to notice when you're steady, when you're constant, when you're focused. And believe it or not, as bad as it is, I have seen progress rather through this guitar journey already. This week was far from exciting, but you know what it was? It was consistent. And consistency in and of itself is progress. Through it all, you two are changing right now. With all life events going on, you are changing. And there is progress happening. You just have to pay attention to it. I look forward to seeing you in a few days. I'm Steve, and yes, I'll bring the guitar.